Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I'm back to post a quick video here. This is going to be the next video in the box set series, as I'm sure you could probably see by the title what it is. So this time we're going back with vinyl again, and I'm going to share with you the Motley Crue Journals of the Damned box set. This is one that I got, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago or something like that. Uh, got it much the same way I've been getting most of the box sets I've gotten recently. I sold my individual pieces and, oh, sorry about that, turn that off. And it was kind of nice because I sold them for right at the same amount I bought this for. So it's kind of another good even swap to get the box set, which was kind of cool. So when I was thinking about getting this, actually though, I had a hard time finding good pictures of it, or getting a good idea of exactly what you got in it. So much like the other sets, one of the reasons I'm sharing this is in case any of you are thinking about buying it, you can maybe get a clear shot and clear view of what you get. Okay, so we'll kind of dive right into it. This is one of those sets where you don't get a ton of extra stuff with it. It's a pretty straightforward type set. Um, some little things I don't like about it, which is more personal preference, not something's actually wrong with it. When it comes to box sets, I just don't really like box sets where they has like a top that comes off like this. I just I don't like that. And I have a number of sets that are like that too, and it's just I just prefer the ones that come in on the side. It seems like those boxes are always a lot more firm for whatever reason. Um, Also, when you have these sitting on the shelf, if they're not like really in a cube, it's everything is packed perfectly tight. You start to kind of get that, like right there, that slippage when you're trying to sit it vertically, and again, it's just little stuff I'm nitpicking on. It's more preference. I mean, nothing wrong with the set itself. I just prefer it when they come in on the side. So we'll kind of take the top off, and I'll give you a quick idea of exactly what you get. Oh, in case you're curious, playing in the background, Motley Crue, new tattoo. Thought about playing that because in showing this box set, basically you're getting the Vince Neil, the classic albums in this. You're not getting Tattoo or Swine or any of those Crue albums that kind of get, very are forgotten about. Just put it that way. But again, let me show you what kind of comes in here. This is kind of the one extra piece that you get, which if you even call it an extra piece, it's just a, little cardboard with that effect with the star kind of in there, as you can see it maybe a little bit. But yeah, I mean, nothing spectacular, I guess, just something to throw in. And then going into the albums, we'll start here with the album that started it all for him, which is Too Fast for Love. Great classic album. Everything in here 180 gram pressings, which they sound really good. I can't necessarily say, and again, I sold my other ones in order to buy this one, so I never really had the chance to put them side by side and actually play both albums back to back to see if there's a tremendous sound or change in sound or whatever. But again, I mean, just in general, upgrading everything to 180 gram vinyl was kind of nice. The one thing that did throw me off quite a bit when I first opened this set, and my first instinct was getting kind of really ticked off, and that was mainly because when I opened it up, and I pull this out and I see all that black stuff there, and down here, and just like, and even on the front, it may not show up as well, but it's kind of in these areas too. And so when I first opened it and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like how dirty and just nasty and just like I'm seeing ringware up here and everything, and I'm like, holy cow, this set's like junk. And you'll also see when I'm going through the other albums as well. But then I guess after I took a second and started really looking at it, I started to realize, but wait a second, these dirt marks and everything else are very evenly distributed throughout the entire cover, on both sides, on every album cover. And then I started kind of feeling it, and it was like, well, There's no difference in texture. This thing looks like a crease and blah blah blah. And I just kind of come to figure, I guess, with the whole concept of, journals of the damned. I guess, kind of like, the old book of, like the what's the book from Evil Dead, the Acronominon or whatever. I don't remember, something like that. But just kind of like, in the context of old digging something up, journals from hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands of years ago, that type of thing. They kind of just added the wear to the covers. So I guess that's kind of one way you can distinguish between just having the regular releases and having something that came out of the box set, is it has that effect throughout the albums. So each one does come with the original inserts, lyrics and everything there. And again, just nice 180 gram vinyl. And so that's Too Fast for Love. Yeah, I mean, and that really, really freaked me out at first. I remember on this one here, and I don't know how well it's going to show up, you can see that white mark that kind of comes through there. And like I said, when I first opened it up, I was thinking, that's just like a big crease coming down there. And I was like, what the heck? And all of that crap. So just be prepared if you do buy it. It really shows up well, too, on this one, of course, too, because Shout at the Devil being having the black cover there. You can see there at the bottom, all that wears in there. And I don't know if I can get the light just right. It's not... you can kind of see all the white through there. And there's a bunch of white marks kind of all throughout the middle there. It's not showing up as well here on camera. But, so there you have Shout at the Devil. That's a gatefold. Again, original inserts there. And this one here, you have just a red label. So that's Shout at the Devil. And then next, Theater of Pain. Again, that same wear and stuff going on there. And then some actual wear there, I guess, from getting bounced around in the box. Which is the other thing I find too, is when you have these boxes where the lids slide on, the vinyl don't seem to be held quite as firm, in my experience, with those as compared to the ones that slide in from the side. So that's another reason I kind of prefer those. So again, you have the inserts. And I think this has that black and red label. Yeah. So that's Theater of Pain, of course, with Home Sweet Home, Smoking in the Boys' Room, and all that great stuff. And then he'd actually mentioned this in the listing that he had. He just recently got the set and hadn't really even listened to all of it yet. So the last 3 albums he still had not opened yet. So you have Girls, 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 which is still sealed. And let me do it like this, because I'm going to bend the box trying to reach in there. Then Dr. Feelgood. And then last but not least, Saints of Los Angeles. Alright. And it says here, Motley Crue Dr. Feelgood vinyl reissues, 180 gram vinyl, cut from the original analog master tapes. So in case anyone's kind of curious about that, I know a lot of people ask about that in the VC. So there you go. But yeah, so that's what you get in the Motley Crue. Slide these back out here. Journals of the Damned box set. Like I said, it's kind of a very straightforward type of set, and get you all the classic Crue. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to shoot me a PM down below. Let me know. I'll try to answer whatever you might want to know. But other than that, just wanted to share VC, and as always, let me know what you think. All right, take care, guys.